just look crazy. Okay. 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 No. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. I want to put some on video right quick because this is a science that can end up being destroyed. I don't need it to be destroyed. I don't want it to be destroyed, but it's happening. And why it's important to me is because my family comes from, I've had several family members that have done Kung Fu or some kind of Japanese martial arts or whatever over a lifetime. And on the Kung Fu side, the legacy goes back to the railroad, to the Chinese railroad system. There's a lot of martial arts, even from what we have known in the way we've done things, that now they're dead arts. They're no longer existent. And it hurts. It's hurt all my life. It's just like, none of y'all will probably ever see the real true crab Kung Fu system. I'm putting that example out there. Or whatever the case may be. Kalaripe Yatu or Kalaripe Payat almost became a dead system, but thanks to the Gracies and people who have actually seen that system and found out that it's actually real, now there's an upsurgence of that old system, which is the great holy grandfather of Kung Fu. Like, without that, the Kung Fu systems, a lot of the Kung Fu systems wouldn't even survive. We wouldn't even be around. You know, it's one piece of that aspect. So, with this science, I want to go ahead and present this science and move on and just share it with you guys. Okay, so the first one is the wall. I call it the wall. Okay, it's an easier way to say it for everybody to learn. All right, let's give a situation. You're in a bathroom. We got the controversy on whether or not who can go to what bathroom. Okay. So you have a bathroom and someone comes in. You don't know who they are, how they are, what they are, whatever the case may be. And I'm not getting into the fact of who, what sex or whatever. I'm just saying a predator comes in many shapes, many sizes, many different faces. Let's just put it like that and move on from there because, hey. Anyway, so in that retrospect, you're in the bathroom, the door can't lock, the stall can't lock, whatever. You're in trouble. What do? You have to understand that wherever you're at, the Chun Fa law or the Kempo law or the law of fighting period is to understand your surroundings and your environment at all times. Second principle, don't be ready, stay ready. You know, I won't even go into Walmart unless I'm looking around everywhere. My hands are already set to fight. I'm walking around, I'm focused. My face don't get happy, it don't get sad. I'm focused. If something was to go down, I'll be the first one ready to deal with whatever. Point blank. I don't know what could go on, right? So, this is the wall. Now, this is Clayton. Clayton is cool. And Clayton has me against the wall. Well, right? He had me like this or whatever, but he's in front of me regardless. Now, before all this, I want to show you something right quick. Hold on, I'm going to show you something right quick. You ready? The question is, who is really up against the wall? Better question, right? Now, I'm here. He's there, right? I'm going to let Clayton in. Okay, Clayton, I'm up against this wall, right? Right. Who's really up against the wall? I know that sounds like a crazy question. I sound crazy as heck with this question, but I want you. But I'm gonna switch it around. Okay. Who's really up against the wall?
Wow, I'm against the wall.
No, you're not. Y'all, I want you to hear what I just said. Y'all, it sounds crazy. One of the things about me that everybody gets messed up about is that I'm probably one of the most eccentric guys on this planet. I'll admit, things I say are really quite crazy. But what I'm about to tell you is a secret that will save 99% of y'all who think y'all are always in danger. I want you to listen. Okay. You see him up against the wall. So your reality is he's in danger. If I had a knife, if I had anything, he's the one in danger, right? That's what you're thinking. I'm here. I'm out in the open. I'm faced towards him, right? The truth is, truth sometimes is relative. So you have to look at a certain thing. See, his truth is for right now, until I change his mind and here in a second, say he is up against the wall. So if I'm here, I can attack him and everything. I stab him, whatever I got to do to take care of this problem. Maybe he's my problem. Maybe I'm just a murderer. You know what I'm saying? Now, his goal, because he's up against the wall, is to do what?
Get away from the wall.
To get away from the wall. Okay. The truth is, okay, here you go. I'm really up against the wall. He's free. Why did I say that? If I'm the attacker, in what direction am I going?
Towards the wall.
Towards the wall, towards him, right? If knowledge of the martial arts, if he has enough knowledge of the martial arts, if teachers are really doing what the hell they're supposed to do instead of collecting tuition and instead of just making money off folks and then they go home and they don't give a dang about their livelihoods, y'all the ones in trouble. My students, we're not in trouble because they got someone like me telling them the truth. His reality is to get away from that wall. His direction is out. So my focus is going to lead me to a trap that I'm not even set for. My mindset is on attacking him. I'm going to just give the scenario. Here I am. I'm going to go for a straight cut stab. But instead of a stab, because I ain't got the weapon on me, I'm just going to straight punch. But I'm going to go towards him. Right? His idea is to break free or to get free from that situation. Is there a chance for him to get out? Is there a chance for you to get out?
Yeah.
Okay. So there it is. Right here, if I just attack, he's going to get out of the way. Where am I at?
Against the wall.
Where are you at?
Away.
Was I wrong? Exactly. That's my point. That is exactly my whole freaking point. Now, you could take it as it is, or you can keep learning how you're learning, and the next thing you know, I'm going to see this 4th degree teacher that's dead out of domestic violence or whatever else because you're not taught what I'm teaching here. You're not taught the real reason I got my school is to teach real martial arts the way it used to be, not the way it is. I'm just not that guy. As you see, I took a simple technique like Gansao and got out. Now, this is not the end. I don't want people to think that they can just run out and that's it. But I do want them to understand, hold on, answer that phone. I'm stay right here. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because let me tell you something right now. Let's say you have a knife, you can come up here and stab me in my head. You know, stab me in the throat, whatever. So I have to understand why they really do Gansao. You right? So instead of just doing this, just in case he does it, let's create an insurance policy where you say you just got the dimensions of Gansao, but you just happen to do something else. Maybe it's parking gone. Now I got him up against the wall, not to escape. Does that make sense? Because if I do this and I have a Wu Sao and then I just project it out, and now it's projected out from Wu Sao, now it's pop. Once that Wu moves, it's no longer the move that it represents. It's just forward and back with Wu Sao. If I do this, it's Ma Sao. If I do this, it's Pak Sao. If I do this, it's Jum Sao. If I go more up, it's Jut. So once I go from a sternum base Wu Sao, it's over. It's done with. If I'm right here and I project out, there's my freedom this way. Because I angle out at this 45, I'm going to go out this 45. 45 and 45 makes 90. That span. So I'm working with that span and split it in half and going for that moment. Right? I can leave out and go on. Because I have a wall, here's another question. Here's another question for you. This will be the last part of it. I did Gansao and I did a Pak, and you saw him go up against the wall as I did it. What was the first attack? He attacked, I did my block, and I used my redirection, my blocking, whatever. Let's just stop with the chitter chatter between block and redirection. In the end, you stop the dang blow. It's whatever you want to call it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, okay, where was my counterattack?
Pop.
No. It wasn't with the Gansao or the Pop. The singleized Gansao or the Pop. Or the fact that together it's the Sungar Gansao high and low motion, but I just used a Pop instead of Jom Sao. Because you can change whatever move you want. You know, as long as you understand there's a Gansao structure or principle concept behind it. So, what was my counter?
Putting them into the wall.
The wall. The wall. Because if this was outside right now, that brick wall will give will not give up with no quarter. If this was outside and it was your car ain't moving. You know, and if I one of them guys, so I do this, and next time all of a sudden I grab him right behind the neck and throw him down to the ground, that concrete ain't gonna give none. So,
Hit you with the worm.
Yes, whatever is around you will be your weapon. You don't need the punch. A lot of people be like, well, what's the correct way of punching and kicking somebody? Well, maybe you don't have to. Maybe the first opportunity is the dang wall. And we're being very careful because this wall happened to have nails still sticking out. So, you know, but this wall is okay. So we went this way. But it's the whole point is the wall is what attacked him. Not me. Right? Let's say if Big Brother was to record you. That just proved your case of self-defense. What's actually ultimately messed up is that you can get more prison time using your hands and your feet than a gun. That's the messed up part. That's very backwards. I should be able to carry a samurai sword in public.
You can in Texas.
That's because they ain't got guns in Texas. Samurai sword wouldn't last 10 seconds in Texas.
Well, if you're that
So,
one guy,
he
he
got
can
samurai
cut
sword.
bullets with his sword. You seen that?
If that. Anyway, so I have to cut that out. Anyway,